So I've just arrived here. I'm on the rabbits again. Don't think there'll be as many as last time. This time finally I'll be using my Wildcat. Unfortunately it does seem to be blowing quite hard at the moment, but I'm expecting it to not be as windy later on. So FX Wildcat shooting me 18 grain JSBs, and then I'll wait for night time as well, and hopefully I might get a couple during the night. So let's go and get on with it.
This is just a small tip for FX Wildcat Mark 1 and Mark 2 owners. Because I never know how many pellets I've got left, I drilled this little hole on top and then just put a marker pen so I can see it easier. And when I load it into my rifle, I make sure that the dot is there, then push the bolt forward, fire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I see that, I know it's time to change. And then load it exactly the same. I came here a few weeks ago and got quite a few rabbits. These ones are actually really small, but there are quite a few and the landowner wants them gone. So unfortunately, these will be a target for tonight. But the wind is going to be a challenge as well. That's the first one down. Well, a pigeon. I was actually lining up on a rabbit and then some pigeons came a lot closer to me because of the wind. But because it landed really close, I thought I'll just get the pigeon, shot it, and it kind of just bounced to the side, but it didn't get very far. It was just 2 yards behind the fence post, so I think it made it 3 yards. So I've got a pigeon, and I just need to start getting these rabbits, but this wind is really strong, it really is. Well, the reason why I went for that pigeon instead of the rabbits was because of the wind. The pigeons landed at about 25 yards, so it was a relatively easy shot, whereas the rabbits were about 45. And the wind is really bad today. I'm just stood in a bit of shelter here, so you're not really getting the effect of the wind. But I didn't want to take the risk on the rabbits, particularly these 5 rabbits that I've just seen, which have now scarpered. They were young rabbits, so it's quite a small spot to get in quite a, not a hard wind, but there's definitely quite a breeze today, more than last time. And because I'm using my Wildcat, it's a lighter pellet, so I've really got to be sure that I'm going to be hitting it. Rabbits. 2 rabbits I can see. 40 yards. Just wait until there's no gust of wind. A rabbit at 58. That's another one down. It's damp. Oh God. Another one has just come out. But the wind. Come on, wind. Oh, it just died down. 3 down. I'm gonna go retrieve them 3. No point leaving them there. And then we'll just wait it out.
unfortunately, that I think it was the first rabbit. It's jumped right into there. I can see it dead on the floor, but I can't get to it because this fence is electric. I've been told to stay away from it. Those are pretty wise words. So that one will have to be left, but I've got two others. So I'm just going to go into this corner down here because I know that there's quite a few young rabbits which come into this part here. So I'm just going to lie in wait, relatively close distance. I can see one, and it still hasn't seen me. 1 second. It just happened to move and then it stood up, so I got a bit lucky there. Go and retrieve that. Another one came out as I was walking down there, but I mean, look at the size. It's tiny, but landowner wants them gone, so got to get rid of him, unfortunately. 72 yards on a pigeon. Quite a strong wind from left to right. About 1.5 mil. Hold over. Wind's just died down now. Picking up again. Well, you had the rabbit a minute ago, which disappeared back into the hedge, and then a wood pigeon just appeared at 72 yards. But there's quite a strong left to right breeze here, so I was just trying to judge the wind, but it looks as if I got it bang on with an 18 grain pellet. Oh, and that horse is impressed as well.
All I'm going to do now is, now that I've just shot that pigeon at 72 yards, just going to go and retrieve it, and I'm going to have a quick break.
I don't think we've done too bad so far. I've got 4 rabbits and 2 wood pigeons. Wind has been a bit challenging, but just going to go out again, see if we can get, maybe one more, because light is just starting to drop now, and then when darkness comes I'm hoping to get 1 or 2 more. 85 yards. Oh, yes. Curled it in again.
for the right moment for that wind then. So that was the 5th rabbit and the 6th rabbit. The 6th rabbit, just clean as expected. 5th rabbit, I'm going to go check it now. I mean, I was confident with the shot, but I've never seen anyone, I've never seen a rabbit do that many gymnastics. I'm just going to go double check that's a good shot, a clean shot. I'm hoping it is. Yeah, that was a strange one. It was relatively close range, so I've never seen a rabbit jump like that before. So, yeah. Can't remember which side I shot it, but blood coming out of the ears. It's a good shot. It's just a bit hyperactive, this one. So that was the 5th one. So now we'll walk over to the 6th one, which I know was definitely a clean shot on that one. A bit further away, this one. Yeah. There we go. It's just got a bit quiet now. So I'm just going to go take these 2 rabbits that I got earlier. I'm going to go gut to them with all the other rabbits that I've got. And then just wait for darkness. And what I'm going to do actually, because I've got it with me, because there's not much wind now, I'm going to go sub 12 for the night vision shooting. So I'm going to get my air arms out and shoot the rabbits with that. That was the plan anyway, but as I was just heading back to the car, in the first paddock, I've noticed some rabbits, so I'm going to see if I can get at least one more, just before night falls. Oh, the fence. Get out of the way, fence. Well, I was just going to go gut these 2 rabbits that I got here and then go back to the car and get a brew, and then I just noticed a rabbit there. Then I spotted another rabbit, and then I spotted another rabbit, so I just got 3. How many have I got now? No idea. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Got 9. So yeah, I'll go get them. You can see the sun's dropping. So there's one. No, there's another one which is in the fence line, so I might have to root for that in a second. Where are we? Ah, there's the other one. It's a tiny little thing. Oh my god, there's so many babies. Yeah, it feels cruel shooting them, but it's either that or a horse gets injured. So I've just collected these 3. One of them I just had to kind of root into the bush there because it was hidden right underneath the bush, but managed to get it. All 3 different sizes, from adult, teenager to a tiny baby. Here we go then, changing from my day setup, which was my Wildcat, and now I'm changing onto the night vision. So I'm taking off the adapter from my scope cam, sticking it onto my pod, and then just attaching that to my air arms. I'm also sticking my LE032 laser rangefinder on as well. This helps massively when you're trying to judge the distance at night. Out comes my thermal, and you can see the horses there. And got this little visitor here. This one didn't hang around too long though, so I didn't get this one. It disappeared into the bushes not long after this. But I'm sure I'll get one of its family members soon. It's completely dark now. Got out, got myself into position, and this is the first rabbit that I'm aiming at. I've already ranged it with my rangefinder at about 40 yards. Put the crosshairs onto it, and I've shot over it. I think what's happened here is my laser is hitting the grass behind it because some of the grass is quite long. So that's a miss. Hopefully get the next one. This one's much closer, about 25 yards. This shouldn't be a problem. Sub 12 foot pound in 177 is more than enough at this distance. It was a perfect shot placement. This one started off at around 25 yards again, but then it came closer. And closer. And closer. And it got within 7 yards, so I was quickly trying to think of my holdover at that close range. And I got it right. Well, that was a bit strange. Just managed to get one of them here. Just managed to get this one relatively close range, and then another one appeared, and it came within, it was about 7 or 8 yards. So it was a bit unexpected. But yeah, another two. Call it a night now. Well, I was about to call it a night, and then just noticed this one when I was on my way back to the car. So I quickly got down into position. It's about 25 yards. Take it with a clean shot. And this one's a bit of a gymnast as well. That's where I've ended it. I think I got 9 rabbits and 3 wood pigeons. 1 rabbit I couldn't retrieve and 1 wood pigeon I couldn't retrieve. But landowner will be happy, and it means I've got a lot to eat for tea for the next couple of weeks at least. So yeah, it was a good night. When I took my air arms out for the bit of sub 12 night action, it took me a long time to get those 2 rabbits. They didn't seem to be out for some reason, but persevered to make it night. So yeah, good night.